Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing start to 2021 and are happy, healthy, and super pumped up for this year ahead. I just wanted to pop on real quick to share a bit of an update video with you. So, this is going to be a bit of a departure from the typical videos on my channel, but starting next week, I'm rolling out like 2 months worth of content that I'm super pumped about, and I think that you're really going to love. But for this video, I really just wanted to give an update on where I've been the last month and also just why I've been so quiet. But first, I just really wanted to thank those of you that have reached out with your prayers and your just sweet words for me and Jace as we've battled one of the hardest times we've ever faced together as a couple. I really appreciate it, and I just love you guys in this community so much. So, for those of you who haven't heard, this last month in January, my husband Jason and I have had a pretty scary battle with COVID that got pretty serious. So, I've been pretty private about it. I only really posted once to Facebook, primarily just because I didn't have the mental capacity or bandwidth to really do much other than take care of my husband, who had it way more severe than I did. And I really just felt like the rug got pulled out from under me. And I'm just getting back onto solid ground again. And now that things are looking up, my feet are on the ground firm, I really feel compelled to just share with you guys our experience, our story, because I think that it could help somebody out there. And also, we're seeing a lot of silver linings from it that were kind of unexpected. So things are better, but it was definitely the most terrifying time of my life. So it all started on January 5th, but if I rewind a little bit, the beginning of the year actually started out amazing. Like 2021 was off to a rocking freaking start. Kicked off the year with the students inside my program and did a New Year's live event with them, a workshop where we talked about renewing, resetting, and planning things out for a killer year ahead. And that was just such a fun workshop. And after that, had a 3-day batching marathon planned for YouTube. It was just a fire first week, but the night before this busy batch weekend that I had planned, my husband and I both came down with fevers, chills, the works. It felt like the worst flu I had ever had. For many of you who have COVID, you probably know. And so it was a rough, like 5-6 days where we were just in bed the entire time trying to hydrate and stay healthy and get better again. And come the second week, it seemed like we were through the worst of it, starting to get better. But halfway through that second week, I continued to get better, and my husband kind of took a decline. And that's when things just got really scary. He had all of the bad symptoms, the shortness of breath, and also like the low oxygen levels. And we saw a doctor who said that he did have pneumonia, and by the time we made it in, it was to the point where it was very severe. Just with listening with the stethoscope, he could hear very severe crackling in his lungs from ground glass, and it had progressed a lot. Thankfully, we had an amazing doctor who was just an absolute godsend, and we owe 100% for keeping Jace out of the hospital. He was on a very intense at-home regimen with oxygen at home and just around the clock monitoring by me, the nurse, just to make sure that he was good. So safe to say that there was like very little sleeping happening those next 2 weeks, because all I did was research, take care of him, and pray that he would get better. Just so many questions. it's such a horrible illness, and very, very frightening, not knowing, like, what could happen, like, and just reading about it and all the things that could happen. And it was pretty bad for a bit there. It was pretty sketchy. But about a week ago, he started to come out of it, and things have been progressively better and better since last Monday. The doctor told us we were officially in the clear from that it would not get any worse, it would only get better. And since then, he's up walking. He's still on oxygen, but every day is a little bit better. It's going to probably take a couple months for his body to fully heal, but we're getting there. So it feels like this huge, huge relief. And we're just very, very thankful and very, very grateful. So coming out of this crazy time, I really feel nothing but immense gratitude and appreciation for life, for the fact that, like, I get to keep my love, my whole world. The idea of losing him definitely rocked me and gave me a different perspective on life. I've always been like a super grateful person. I love daily gratitude. I love mindfulness and meditating and very much about being in the moment, but it anchors you a little bit more going through something like this. You hear sayings like, you only live once, YOLO, or that, like, life is short. But until you go through an experience like this that, like, really rocks you to your core and brings you to your knees, I don't know that, or at least for me, you can quite understand, like, the gravity of what those things really mean. And now I do. And so I think that that's why it's, like, so important to, like, just really remind ourselves to live life for right now, because none of us are promised tomorrow. So again, I want to just thank you guys for everybody that has written, shot a DM my way, private message, to, like, just thank you for all of your support. And even if you're just hearing about this for the first time, watching right now, I thank you for sending your positive energy and supporting my channel, and for being here with me, even though I took the last month off to take care of my home and my world and make sure that he is healthy again. The one thing that I know for sure is that I love this community that we built and around this YouTube channel, and also just the photography community. And I also, like, what lights me up more than anything is being able to teach and uplift others. So thank you for being here and allowing me to live out my dream and the thing that lights me up the most in the world. I can't wait for all that's to come. And I also wanted to share just a couple quick updates with you. Some people have been reaching out, asking about when doors are opening for my signature program, Shoot to Edit. It was supposed to be opening at the end of January. For those of you that were on the wait list, I apologize. I didn't even have a chance to send out an update email just because I was in the thick of things and am really just coming up for air. The cart open day for doors to the program has been moved to March 9th. If you're not already on the wait list, be sure to hop on it. I'll include a link below, and mark your calendar for March 9th. And then I also mentioned that I have a lot of new free YouTube content coming, which is why I gave myself a little bit of time before opening doors, because I really wanted to get content out to you guys as, like, my first priority. And I have some really exciting videos that I think you're going to love. So I'm so excited to be back in the game and creating for you guys again, because this is what I love to do. So those are the updates. I really just wanted to end with some closing thoughts and my wishes for you. First and foremost, I truly hope that you don't wait till tomorrow to live your best life. If nothing else that you get from this story of mine, it's that life can change overnight, and we're just not promised tomorrow. I truly believe that each and every one of us were put here for a purpose, and whatever that purpose happens to be for you, grab it, take it, because that life is yours to live. That's what Jace and I are committed to this year, to going all in and crushing our wildest dreams, while also just savoring each and every moment and really truly enjoying the ride along the way. And that's my hope for you too. Whatever you're going through in your own life, I pray that you find yourself on the other side stronger than ever before. Stronger than you even knew was freaking possible. I pray that you find deep meaning in your struggles and take the lesson from them so that they're no longer a weight, but rather a stepping stone that's going to lift you even higher. And lastly, I pray that you find the gratitude in the everyday so that you can live the beautiful and purposeful life that you were put on this planet to live. Despite all obstacles, all fears, or any unknowns, 2021 has the potential to be the very best year of our lives. And it all starts with today. So let's live it up, my friends. Thank you so much for being here and for being a part of this amazing community. I'm so thankful for you. I can't wait to share all the videos to come, and I will catch you in the next one.